I'm Tracy from Country Baskets, and today I'm going to show you how to make a flower circlet out of beautiful artificial flowers. I'm going to create something of this type, so something beautiful you could wear as a fashion accessory or for a wedding. And then I'm going to create it out of just a simple bunch like this. Okay, so to start I'm going to take one of these roses. I've just cut up my posy, literally just cut them straight out of the posy, they're already wired. And I'm going to take one of these roses and my parafilm tape, which is just a stem tape. So whichever one you prefer, I like the parafilm because I think it gives a neat clean finish. So I've just attached the tape and I'm binding it round, I'm turning the stem to bind it, and then I'm going to add in some hydrangea and tape it in. It's very, very simple technique. So each time we just take a piece and add it in, just making sure you've got enough overlap to join it. Gently first till I get it attached, and then just twizzle it round. So after a while it starts to take shape. I've alternated my pattern a little bit so it's not too rigid, because we want a nice natural looking circlet, not too regimented. Just taping in the last few pieces now, and then we can join. Okay, so we've got all of our materials taped into our circlet now, so we've got our basis and we just need to join it. We've got that little stem there that we've taped right down to the bottom, and we're going to overlap it at the back. I've got a small piece of tape I've broken off, and I'm just going to bind it with that tape, and that gives me an invisible join then. It means that we don't have a hook. You could make a hook and hook it together if you wanted. If we do it this way, we have an invisible join, so it's a complete circle. Just taking care to get that end taped right in so that there's no catchy points on the circlet. There we are, and there we have a complete headdress. Okay, so we've made a complete circlet or coronet of flowers, and I'm just going to add a finishing touch. So I'm going to add a lovely bow of ribbon. First things first is to make myself a tie, and I'm just going to anchor that around my wire ring. So we take our ribbon and we make figure of eights. Everybody struggles with bows, but actually if you base it on a figure of 8, so I'm literally making an 8 out of the ribbon, keeping the nice side up at all times. There we are. So there we have figure of 8s, and then if I scrunch that up in the middle, I have a lovely bow, which I can tie into the centre of my tie ribbon that I've already got on my frame. There we go. And then sometimes you think you need 2 pairs of hands, but if you do your preparation, you have your tie already on there, you can just add the bow in. Finally, we need to cut the ends on a lovely angle, because if it always diagonal or in a V, because it stops the ribbon from fraying, besides giving it a nice finish. There we are. So we've got that beautiful bow at back to finish. I'll just model that for you. And we've made that out of 2 of these silk posies. So we've taken that and turned it into this. Just to give you an idea of other examples. Same thing, this is made out of a silk posy. So everything in this has come from one ready-made silk posy that we already have at Country Baskets. Or we have this beautiful little delicate one with the pink, with the trailing pink ribbons at the back, and this is made from the miniature paper roses that we sell in a wedding department. So again, a completely different take on it, much more natural and flowing. So just what can be done with just a small amount of silk flowers.